Greetings, my name is Jake. Welcome back to Awakening the Critiquethrough. Last time, we got introduced to Gangrel, who, as far as this game is concerned, is really fun. And easily the best primary antagonist in this game. Of course, that came with Chapter 5 and its ambush spawns, and funnily enough, it wasn't that directly that caused me to fuck up, but I fucked up, so... Now we move on to Chapter 6. Alright. Chapter 6. You still have the Master Seal. I don't think I want that. Oh, important thing. So, Chrom got the kill, which gives us a bullion. And now I think we can start buying some more weapons. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, my cat is hanging out nearby me, but she doesn't wanna sit with me. She just wants to be nearby. Anyway. Let me take... Oh, there's barrack stuff. Okay. Okay. Also, I reclassed Chrom to Cavalier, so... Okay, this is pointless. That's the same people again. Well done, Awakening. Wow, nothing? Really? And useless stuff for Vic. Interesting. Okay. Alright. And, ooh, we got quite a few supports. So let's take a look at these.
Chrom.
That implies falchion is made of iron. And I find that weird. You think it would be made of, at the very least, steel, if not some mythical metal, considering it never dulls. I guess you can make a sword out of anything, and if it never dulls due to magic, it's fine.
Huh? No. Well. All right.
Yeah, that's a decent support. Shame the female Robin doesn't, or female a wet queef doesn't get that. Yeah, I mean, Chrom did all the heavy lifting in that, and a big problem with the wet fart supports is that he's just overreacting or saying generic placid things, and I definitely feel like that support was a victim of that sort of mentality, but no, it's fine.
Really? Forgive me. right. Good. Ah.
Good support. Definitely could have done without being so ridiculous in the C support, but you know, they're communicating ideas and you know, engaging with one another. So
Hey,
Ah.
where should I stab you?
Alas for you. Yes. Always impressive. No. Ah.
functional, kind of sterile support, but not going to complain too much about it.
I owe you. No.
Yeah, another decent support. I also like that Donald was investigating things that he can't reclass to. He can't be an archer. He can't be any sort of magic user. He can't be a thief. So, yeah, for that alone, I think I'm going to overlook some of the... No, you know what? That was fine. I'm not even going to make a backhanded compliment. It was fine. So, what do we need? I think we need... You're selling a Worm Slayer. I don't think I need that. And we can just get iron weapons from this shop now.
What can I fix you with?
So... Getting Frederick a sword? I'll try to do without. Getting Sully an iron sword, though. Definitely going to do that. And an iron... Which he can't use iron lances? No, he's one away. So, let's store those. Actually, Frederick can have a hand axe, just to have it, because he's the only one who can use it other than Fake, and we're not using Fake, so... But let's get...
I carry only the finest.
Install an Iron Lance regardless, because in just one attack he'll be able to use it. I think we're good. Because what can we get from this place? Yeah, that sucks. Although, if you don't do the paralog, that gets you the other physical weapons that you get from Chapter 4. So it's got that going for it, but it's also kind of redundant. Like, I don't know why shops continue to give you things that you already have access to. Like, Chapter 5 having access to wind and is pointless because you already got all of them in Chapter 2. It's not like it's Elwind or anything else, or it's not even a different price, so it's not, you know, a benefit to being unlocked. in Sacred Stones at the very least, that had some arguable utility, because not only were they representative of shops that appeared on the map, but also you couldn't, gloss over an enemy encounter on the map. So if this was a skirmish rather than a merchant in Sacred Stones, I would have had to fight it to just go to a different place. So it had some utility there, but it does not here. I think... Do I have another tome in inventory? No, I do not. I don't even know if I'm going to use Rickon. Probably not long term, but let's get Maribel a heal staff. And I think that's good for now. I don't need anything from the specialty shops. And we're not going to do this paralog yet. I can't even remember which one that is. I think that's the Anna one. That one can be a little tricky. So, as with at least the first 4 paralogs, I feel like it's worthwhile to wait a chapter and level up. So, instead, we're going to jump into chapter 6.
Chrom? Listen.
Yet another reason why it would have been really nice from a story flow perspective if chapters 3 and 4, A, had been reworked entirely, but B, had been after chapter 5, when the war actually starts. So this is something that's entirely told and not shown, because now Emran has completely won the trust of her people to a fanatic degree, and she doesn't really experience the hardships of ruling to the same extent. I mean, yes, she was put into she was given a dilemma by Gangrel, but that was more her pacifism and belief in the ability of diplomacy versus his desire to goad them into a war. And so that's the biggest conflict she really sees, not just in that specific chapter, but between Gangrel's, again, by this game standards, masterful way of manipulating events so that they happen in his favor, versus her desire for peace. And this background, it's not unwelcome, because it does underpin some of the motivations of the characters. And if you want to be a little generous, actually very generous, you could say that it gives Gangrel his motivation and explains why he's so mentally broken. But I don't feel like this is properly explained or incorporated into the rest of the story, and getting it all in this text dump here it just falls flat. I think Fire Emblem storytelling, and certainly storytelling in general, is better than this. At the very least, it does set up this, which does come into play later, and is probably Chrom's coolest moment. And I will do everything in my power to bring that to fruition so that I can point it out. Yeah, at the very least, this scene does work to characterize Chrom and explain his view on the world and his philosophy. But for exposition, it doesn't work.
Right. Good evening to you.
Chrom? Yes.
Right.
Again, if you don't know that Marth is Chrom's child, I really can't help you.
Right.
No.
My apologies.
That's pointless foreshadowing. Considering what Marth does next, it's a better demonstration of actions speaking louder than words. I really feel like this, what if I could see the future thing, it just doesn't provide anything. It doesn't go anywhere, so not great.
I'm about to save your life from him. I trust this proof will suffice.
Wait, you're a woman?
And quite the actress, too.
She's not wrong.
Honestly,
Laura
I'm
Bailey's
surprised
great.
you didn't figure it out until just now.
I do have to point out that the assassin started swinging his sword after Lucina had jumped into the air. It's just yet another example of the CGI cutscenes not giving a damn about anything, which is sad because right after that you get to see a good thing where Lucina trips over the sword and you know why that sword is there, and it's good. That's really good. And then it's definitely the exception rather than the rule. So, chapter 5. No. Just want to take a look here. Okay. Gaius is here. Gaius has 2 good support chains. His one with Chrom is good, and his one with at least the early ones with a wet fart are good. Besides that, it's all focused on Candy, and really ruins his character. He could have been very interesting, but he's made to be one note. Martha's here. Again, if you don't know that this is Chrom's child, Jesus. Emran is here. Her stats are really weird, bad, I mean, which is fine. It's a good, story gameplay integration. I do think they could have gone further by giving her E tomes to suggest he never really used them, and then maybe A stabs. I think that would have been better. It also further makes her paralog for the spot pass utterly ridiculous, how she becomes a extremely proficient magical killing machine. Yeah. Anyway, so let me take a look here. Yeah, this is why I said I might not use Rickett, because I definitely want Mirabelle, because your forces are split up here, and it's definitely better to keep them together. So I think we'll have Frederick, a Wet Fart, Lissa, and Lonku. No, we'll have Donald. That is not who I meant to switch out. We'll have Donald, Wet Fart over here. Maribel in back, Sumia, Lonku, Stahl, and Sully. So this is one of the instances of enemies in Awakening Bum rushing you that I actually kind of like. It kind of makes things tense, as you know, you just beat off one wave of attackers and then you have to deal with another one. Very much like that. Wish they did it more. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Frederick over here and Lonku over there. It's probably a bad idea, but I'd like to pair Sumia with Frederick, not because I want Cynthia, but I just want to have the option of doing her paralog. I want to pair up Stahl with Sully, same reason. And building supports here is probably good. Probably gonna have Sumia and Frederick go that way. Stahl and Sully tank here. We've got Maribel to keep moving here, and this will be the weaker force, but we'll get two allies to fight against them. I forgot a bronze lance for Chrom. I definitely wanted that. I don't like doing this, but I desperately want a bronze lance for Chrom. And are you the only place that sells it? Okay, so we have to... Not that I was going to buy anything from this merchant anyway.
Oh, come on in.
But definitely want a bronze lance for him. Is there anything else I forgot? No, I think we're good. I don't like doing that. I'll try to not do it in the future, especially since you have to go through the same scenes. Whatever. Alright, and that screwed up all my prep. I think we're good then. Again, I really wish Sumia could use the Killer Lance, but apparently not. Otherwise, I think we're good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You really got to wonder what Gaius thought he was getting into when a group of Plegians who just declared war on Ulysses tried to enter Ulysses' head of state, her personal bedroom in the royal palace. Gonna be honest, I genuinely think that kind of weakens his character as well.
Sister! Let's go.
So here's something I don't think ever gets explained, and if it does, it's not properly. Because where does Valadar think a wet fart is? He's pretty pivotal to Valadar's plans. Oh, I guess he's searching for him. So, alright. I guess that's fine. But again, why does he not know?
No. I'm so sorry.
No.
That's not bad. That again comes up later. So fucking Valadar. Imagine how much more effective Valadar as a villain would have been without the premonition. Because you already know he's the big bad. You already know it, and you saw his weapon, and it's called Grima's Truth. So when Grima gets involved later, you know everything. And the fact that you know everything means you kind of know a wet fart. It's not really a secret, but their identity or their purpose beforehand. Which is just yet more proof that the premonition opening should not have happened. Awakening would have been stronger without it. Alright, so I'm just going to put Stall here with a bronze lance. I don't care if he gets attacked by the axe user, that's fine. You here with an iron sword, they'll do fine. Frederick here is good. Iron Axe is good. Sumia here. Seems good. Move Maribel up so she's in range of both parties if someone really needs the healing. Try not to draw this guy north for a variety of reasons. Guys can only go that far, so let's put Longku here. With a wet fart behind. Then Chrom here. Actually, I should put Chrom one up, but that's fine. Melissa here, Donald here. That's fine. Oh, I still have animations off. Whoops. Oh. Is Longku gonna die now? No, because Gaius is in range. There we go, weapon rank.
No.
What?
Yes.
Really?
Right.
Good. My lord. Yes.
You have my gratitude.
Are you ready?
So, first thing, yeah. So, Pan. I called her Pan A in a previous part. That was because I wanted to get the pronunciation right, but then I learned that the pronunciation is French, and therefore I don't care. So I'm going to try an experiment here. I want to talk about Pan-A, but the rest of this map is pretty straightforward. So what I'm going to try is pre-commentary. And by pre-commentary, I mean I'm going to record something about Pan, because I have a lot to say about her. And then I'm going to then play the game for the amount of time that little diatribe takes. And then I'm going to come back to it, because again, this map is nice and tough, but it's pretty straightforward. So let's see how this goes. So in an earlier episode, I mentioned that I didn't think that Lucina using Marth's name was the worst example of Awakening's callbacks to previous entries, and I hinted at what the worst one is. And as you might have guessed, I think Pan is the worst one. And I want to be clear that I'm not saying that Pan is necessarily a bad character. By this game standard, she's pretty good. She has a complex backstory, and that helps drive her actions and the way she interacts with others. But what really annoys me about Pan is that she is a blatant callback to Tellius that is both cheap and doesn't work. So I'm still stuck on that. Pan's story basically reads like the Laguz, but they try to retcon it into Arcania's lore, and it doesn't fit, and it makes everything weaker. So the story is that Pan belongs to Tagwell, which, from her support conversations, are basically Laguz. She says that there are Laguz who can transform into wolves and birds and something else I'm forgetting. So they are for all intents and purposes Laguz. And
You're no warrior.
so Marth is retconned to be not only, Hero King, greatest lord of all time, everything you could possibly say about him. He's also now the great emancipator. He's now someone who freed the Tagwell, which is what Pan's race is called. Marth freed the Tagwell from slavery. Which first of all is not in any of the Arcania games. Like, I haven't played them, but they are not. That is not part of Marth's character. So it imbues him with importance that we never saw, and that I don't think he needed. Like, he already, people like Marth, and he did a lot of things in his games, and he's great because he proved that humans won't necessarily destroy all dragons, and the way he did that was by killing quite a few dragons. But leaving that aside, that there's symbolism and importance to Marth's character, and adding this onto him doesn't add any greater significance. It doesn't make him any more profound. So it's just a waste of a retcon. It doesn't provide anything. Additionally, it feels like they're trying to make Marth more like Ike. It feels like they're trying to, Tiki mentions Sigurd in very rough allusions in her support with a wet fart, and the Dreadlords come back, but that was already part of the lore. That was already part of everything. Jugdral was, I guess you could say retcon to be before Arcania, and or at the very least before Henri and Marth and all of those tales. So trying to have Marth also be like Ike, who fought against the slavery of the Laguz, though not to the extent or with the success that, or really even in the same way that Marth is purported to in this game, is a very cheap way of going about things. And there's already a cheap tie-in to Tellius with Priam, but Priam came after release. He was a spot pass character. Not going to count him. As far as the launch day script for Awakening, Pan and the Tagwell are the connection there. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it's all tied to Pan's character. It's all tied into... none of this is brought up in any prior games. None of it is brought up anywhere else. There's no, Lyssa support. There's no Henry support about the Tagwell. It's something that is entirely contained within Pan's supports and a little bit of her dialogue once this chapter is over. And as a result, it doesn't mean anything. The same way that, what's a good example? Dedue, or Ingrid's racism towards the people of Duskar. That isn't integrated well into the story because it's relegated to her specific supports with Dedue. It doesn't come up in any monastery action. It doesn't... None of that. It's exclusive to those supports, and so it has no parallel in the script of the game beyond those conversations, and that makes it very limited in what it can be. Another good example is Claude. Claude is trying to fight against the racism of the people of Almyra and excluding, Verdant Wind and a couple of support conversations that I think are all with Cyril. Cyril or Claude, it doesn't come up, and as a result, Verdant Wind tries to turn a game that isn't about racism into racism, and that's why it doesn't work. And there's a very similar thing going on with Pan, where there's this whole tragic backstory that's relegated entirely to her character. If she had been, a Manakete, it would have been better. Or if they had... Or say that she was called a Laguz and that she had been shipwrecked and, then you could have said that Emmerin found her on the beach and that's the reason why she owes Emmerin thanks. And then you don't have to involve this new race that doesn't get talked about at all. And so it would have been a better story that way. Additionally, because the Tagwell can't be important because they're a retcon, they all disappeared, which means that no one really knows anything about that. But it has all the same tells as the Laguz do. There's the slavery, there's human trafficking, there's a parallel in this Saren's Forest Massacre, with them being all killed. And it feels very artificial. It feels very trite, and it's a type of fan service that is very shallow. And that's a real shame because, like I said, Pan has some good supports, and she's a very interesting character, but imbuing her with the properties of the Laguz, because the developers thought this was going to be the final game, and so they wanted to include everything the series had done thus far, is very cheap, and it feels inexcusably trite in how it's just tacked on. I really wish they had, like I said, just made her a Laguz who ended up shipwrecked, and even if that would have contradicted the globe that they show on the opening menu and how Arcanaya and Valentia are taking up so much of that, she would have been able then her hostility towards everyone would have made sense because she is different and she, doesn't have to be some sort of amnesia or anything. She could just miss home and never think she's ever going to see it again because no one on this continent has ever heard of Laguz. And that would have been a tie-in that was more meaningful because it didn't try to recreate the theme, the racist iconography of the Tellius games inside. It didn't try to recreate it, and therefore feel like a cheap knockoff. And it also wouldn't have turned, retconned Marth as this great emancipator, which we never see him as, and that doesn't really fit with his character or his story or his games. So, yeah, Pan is a good character, not my favorite kind of unit. I think she's all right. Her design is also kind of dumb while I'm talking about it, but yeah, really disappointing, really annoying, and really sad. Really sad. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed my little tirade. Hopefully the editing worked out. I don't know. I'm still recording. Things are going alright. Things are going okay. Still trying to work on that Sumia Frederick support. Should work out okay. Really need to buy javelins. I wonder when you can buy more of those. I think I forgot to move Gaius last turn as well, but hey, secret book, that'll be useful to something. That will actually not be a kill. Well, that's unfortunate. Do you double him? No, of course you don't. Stall doubling. What am I thinking? I'm tempted to just stay here because he's not going to double anyone. 12 might. It could do something to stall, but I guess there's no harm in attacking because there's a 35% chance Sully could get a dual strike. Or not, that's fine. Level for stall. Fucking hell, stall. Are you trying to be Ford? That's the wrong Cavalier to try and be. Oh, man. Okay. You have Vulneraries. Let's trade that from you. And then heal you up. Steel Axe, that's unfortunate. You there is fine, because you won't... Actually, you will double him. Okay, so that doesn't matter then. I guess more support points if he stays. So I guess trade that javelin since we're running out of it. And then just Valadar left after these clowns. So You gonna do the same thing again where you don't... Yeah, that's good. Let's get another kill to Donald. See if we can't level him up. It'd be really funny to kill him, kill Valadar with Donald, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And here's Pan as a unit. She's basically a Myrmidon. That's how I think of her. She has 17 attack. That's 12 damage. She's gonna double, so that would bring him down. Again, I'd love to get another kill on him. I'd love to level him up. Donald up, that is. In fact, I think I'm just going to do that. Because now the worst is over. I mean, things can still go wrong here. But... And I think I forgot to move Gaius again. Okay, wouldn't have minded speed, but that's pretty good. I'm not going to be able to do 10 damage with Donald. Shit. Uh-oh, Stahl might be in trouble here. Stahl's definitely in trouble here. Oh, no, that guy moved first. Then I think we're good. Yeah, things have been tough on this front, but it looks like everything's worked out okay. And Valadar is going to move this way. Okay, can I do... No, that's not going to work. Nope. That would kill. You have 100% accuracy. Wish I had a pure water. Because then Donald would... I don't even think that would help. You have 18 avoid. And Anathema does not affect hit. I think that's Hex. I think that's the other one. 107 plus 110. Okay, so he has pretty good hit on Valadar. So I think we're actually going to kill Valadar with Donald. If I can pull that off, which I find very entertaining. I think we'll just give that a kill to Long Ku. Could pull him this turn, and you would double him. So 13. Oh, you do 1 damage. 17. 9. This is not a bad way to get some chip in. I can't believe I'm gonna try and kill Valadar with fucking Donald. You do 12. Okay, so if you can kill this guy, which you can, then I just need to heal Stall, and no one's gonna die from the Flux dude. Another level for Sully. She might now double the Flux dude, which would be great. Wow, that's really disappointing. He can get the shiny, that's fine. Seed of Trust. Okay. Nah, I'd rather, well, let's move these guys over just in case. I guess, yeah, you don't two-shot him. Oh, but if... This is fine. This is fine. See? Unique boss quote. But, there just aren't enough of those in this game. Oh, come on! What the fuck just happened? Alright, that's interesting. Okay, so how much damage do you do? 2 damage. Okay, so can we do 6 damage to you? No. Shit. Fuck. Okay, what would you... No. We wanna see what pair up. So that would be 3 magic. No, that would be too much. And it would be speed. Okay. Damn it. Ah. Shit. Okay. Okay. I know what we're gonna do. Pan, you just run. You... Okay, so he has 6 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. You can't move quite there. But you have a Vulnerary, so that's good. That's good. Okay. Vulnerary, good. Alright, we're gonna get you out of here. We'll put you over here, that's fine. Okay. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. I could have put... No, I couldn't have. No. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now do you probably kill. No, I don't want that. Do you double? You do. Do you... You're not gonna double. Yes, you do. Okay. Never mind. Stall, you suck. I think you still don't get 2-shot. No, you don't. Okay. We're giving Stall this kill. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's good. And we'll put you there. That's... Actually, no, just do that. Yeah, you don't get killed by him, so that's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, now he has a 5% crit chance. And if he crits here, that's not a problem. Wait, did I not think this through? You know, I don't even care. We're getting Donald this kill. So if we can, yes, okay, good, yes, yes. Heal. Do not fucking crit, you monster. Actually, don't double crit. Getting 2 crits is fine. Or getting 1 crit is fine. Oh, I properly paid for that hubris. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, good. It's still safe from the last time I fucked up. Okay. Alright. Okay. This went fine. This went fine. Oh, man. Something about low percentage crits. You'd think I'd have learned by now. I have not. Well, plus side, maybe Stall will level up better. Get some fucking speed finally. Jesus. Okay, not going to do the whole spiel again. That would be a little unnecessary. Good. You go look for candy in Emran's room. No. Okay. What did I do last time? How did this work last time? Because I can't... Alright, well you just go up here. You're not going to be helping. No. No, 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 no. Okay, really? Alright, whatever. Okay, this time put you here. Use... Oh, well then I can't switch. Well, if he uses a couple Silver Lance uses, I guess that's fine. Although he's going to decimate everyone. But the only one in range is a Thief, who I also would have taken out with that. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. Sword's good for you. Okay, Lance for you. Because then you kill this guy. And I guess on this occasion... Okay, well, she's not leveling up better, but she's leveled up well, so she gets a pass. Okay. You know, I honestly thought this was going to be a shorter episode, but no. So the install doing the work. Alright, you attacking him is fine. Ugh. Alright, so... No, you're probably better off than one of those dudes. Jesus, crit already! Okay, kill for Donald. Heal for Chrom. Okay, nice. Kill for a wet fart. Actually, are you? No. Pillar is blocking off Donald, so Donald's safe. Build up that bronze lance rank. And I guess we'll put you here, that's fine. Don't forget to move you. Alright. So then... Yes, attack with you. Please get speed. Stall. Please. Please stall. Stall, please. Stall. Stall, please. Please. Please stall. Please. You know, random thought, I just got finished, I streamed, as I'm recording this, I streamed, Thracia the other day. Oh, you didn't double. That's fine. And... that game felt awful. It just felt horrible. But one of the... That's not gonna... Oh, how am I gonna do that? Well, that's a bit of a catch-22, isn't it? Sorry, get distracted. I really want to heal Chrom this turn, because... Or, not Chrom. Frederick this turn, because he's taking 8 damage apiece. So he wouldn't actually be killed by them, but he would be killed by this fighter. Sumi's not good enough to tank on the front line, so I guess we'll just... Do we just stay here? No. No, we don't. I don't want to use up the javelin, though. Alright, so just keep that equipped. You... trade the Vulnerary for... You're not using that bronze sword. This is a trick I can only do so many times, though. Oh, definitely equip the Iron Axe. Although maybe the fighter will move before the Dark Mage. And thus we'll be okay. Oh! Ooh, okay. Oh, Lanku might die. Yep, okay. Alright, I'm just batting 1,000 today. And welcome back! So, this chapter went a lot smoother this time. I say that, I put Gaius in range of someone and he went up this way, but it actually ended up working out better. Pan helped out. I got Donald his level. He didn't get speed because of course he didn't. Sumi had a crappy level up. Frederick had an okay level up. Sully had a almost perfect, then a pretty decent one. Stahl got speed, and then he didn't get speed. But hey, he's more defensive than Sully, which is kind of his whole thing. So that's good. Can't remember what else happened. But only one left is Valadar. So let's try this again. And I'm not going to go crazy. If I can get Donald to kill, I will. If I can't, I'm not going to worry about it. I will, however, get these two. Shiny. Shiny seems good. Good. Support points for them. Excellent. Okay, good. And you do 3 damage now, don't you? Well, that's a whole point difference. 11, 10, 16. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. So... Fucking crit, though. Jesus. You know, I'm actually going to put her next to... Yeah, next to a wet fart, because he only does 1 damage, and he has solidarity, which gives what is it called? Gives dodge. God, you though. Same thing. I think we'll do. Oh wait. Yeah, you can only attack from there, so that's good. So we'll put you here, and I'm just gonna use a vulnerary just in case. I'm not taking any chances here. Okay. Good. That eliminates crit chance. Oh. Oh, joy of joys. You ready for this? You fucking ready for this? Ah. Yes, it is all wrong, Valadar. Jesus. And that's a full level for Donald. And he even gets speed to celebrate.
Thank you. Forgive me.
Man, Fila's whole existence is just constant failures, isn't it?
No.
Like, I didn't think about this before, but why did they not think that the palace would get attacked? Like, sure, they said it was guarded, but don't you think they should have guarded it better? Dumb shit.
What?
Listen,
But don't you see?
no.
All right. Thank you.
So on that Chrom Lucina scene, I have a few nits to pick. First of all, Lucina is trying to leave stealthily by going through the middle of a courtyard. They already showed that they could be behind the pillars, which at least would have been something. They showed that with the Rickon scene, which I realized in editing was really poor framing for that scene. You can barely tell what's going on, but anyway. There was something else I was going to say, but it's not that important. Here you get to see most of my complaints in action, how about Pan.
Well,
You know, the whole true name thing is also trying to be like a subhuman Laguz sort of thing, but they never say what it is. So again, it's just cheap. It's just cheap. Coney. Okay, well they do say what it is, but it never comes up. So again, there's no build up to it. There's no significance to it. You don't get the thing where Ike says it, you know, by mistake, and then he says, "Oh, I didn't know any other name to call you," and they have to be like, "You didn't know any other name?" And it's like, "No, I'm sheltered, and I'm an example of innocence in this world, and how racism is ingrained in people and not innate." And this game doesn't have that. Again, like I mentioned before, it would have been much better if Pan had been a Laguz who had been, you know, shipwrecked, and then Emran herself saved her. That would have made this more personal. You wouldn't have had to retcon things. Not going to beat that dead horse, though.
Good question.
Fucking communists.
I am so sorry.
Again, this is trying to be Ike apologizing for things that he didn't cause. Also, would have been nice if Pan... Well, no, she has to overcome her prejudice against humans, so not going to complain about that.
Thank you.
Yeah, just Hollow. Oh, good. Speaking of Hollow... Is this supposed to be in his mind? In his dying mind?
Valadar.
Okay, uses my character's voice, so again, you should pick up on it.
What?
I am the Fell Dragon, Grima.
Really wish they hadn't revealed that. Think it would have been a lot more significant if they didn't reveal that right away, but Awakenings just can't go 15 steps without fucking revealing something, can they?
Forgive me. I forbid it.
Still, Your Grace. Yes.
Yeah, so that was chapter 6. Definitely a downgrade from the previous high of chapter 5 and Paralogue 1. Not too bad. Just so many missteps, so many amateurish moments, so much lack of polish. That really just sour this game, even if it had a good core, which it doesn't. Well. Anyway. My name is Jake. This has been Awakening the Critique Through. Have a good one.